Hi guys, welcome back to another awesome review. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Suicide Squad that just came out, which is directed by James Gunn and has Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, and a few other people I do not know. But yeah, let's dive right in. So first off, I want to say that this film is definitely a huge step up from the last Suicide Squad back in 2016. It has a lot more depth to it. It's a lot more gory, a lot better comedy, and definitely a lot better kind of characters and writing and the writing of the script in general. The whole movie was just a lot better, and definitely something that DC needed to kind of revamp, you know, the DCEU or just DC characters in general, to get the DC to have a good name. Because Marvel has a great name right now, but DC never really had that type of, you know, good films that Marvel has. And this definitely kind of has like the Marvel type of good film, not at all like the same type of energy, but definitely a lot, you know, it's a good film like Marvel's are. And I think DC should keep taking the R-rated paths to keep making more R-rated films, because they seem to be doing a lot better when it comes to R-rated films than like PG-13s. For example, The Joker, this film, and the Snyder Cut are all rated R and have done exceptionally well in box office and just being a good film in general. So the plot of this film is basically this big starfish is the villain, and they're going to this island to destroy kind of the data of the starfish that they have on this island. But then they find out that it's actually the US's data of them doing testing with the starfish and stuff. So then they kind of fight the starfish at the end of the movie. And yeah, it's just kind of, it's basically that. And everyone dies in the film, legit. All the people in the Suicide Squad, they all kind of die. Even like the bigger actors like Pete Davidson and stuff, they even die like right within probably the first 5 minutes of the film. They die, and at the end of the film we got people dying, just everyone dying. I got big Deadpool 2 vibes from this movie, because they created a squad of heroes, and like basically all of them died in the film. But yeah, it was really funny. Definitely a little on the like very gory probably, but also was kind of like funny gore and like theatrical, kind of like Peacemaker and Bloodshot were kind of just like, you know, testing out who was better at shooting and killing people when they were raiding this camp. And it was funny how they kind of incorporated that, you know, into the violence in the film. But yeah, and even the film is just very funny and kind of not directly funny, but kind of you gotta know. And you know, like in the film, the Suicide Squad was raiding this camp where one of their guys was that they were rescuing, and they were just killing everybody. And like Peacemaker and Bloodshot were like, you know, having like a competition of who can kill in the coolest way or whatever. And they were just killing everyone. And when they finally got to the guy they were trying to rescue, he was talking to the leader, and it turns out that was like kind of the peace group that was trying to take back over the country. And they just killed everyone in the group, and it was pretty hilarious. And the whole film is kind of like that, where, you know, they're just doing stuff kind of everywhere, and it ends up being funny. And yeah, and all, this film was really good. Harley Quinn definitely was a lot more funny and kind of, I don't know, not more in her character, but like a better character overall than Birds of Prey, if you've seen that, because that film was just completely terrible. This is the Harley Quinn that I think should have been in Birds of Prey, but was kind of just overused in Birds of Prey, and like kind of juiced out, and just they used her way too much in like a way that they just tried to make her too funny, and she wasn't funny at all in the movie. This movie, she was definitely a lot more funny, and you know, definitely portrayed her character, Margot Robbie portrayed her character a lot better in this film, in my opinion. But she wasn't really the main character. Bloodshot was, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, or that's what his name is. Was kind of the main dude in this film, and he definitely, Idris Elba always plays his characters very well, and this was no exception. He did a phenomenal. John Cena too. I was very surprised. John Cena's character was hilarious during the film, and was just a blast and all. But yeah, the whole film was great, and if you do like kind of Marvel films, you're definitely gonna get that vibe, kind of like R-rated Guardians of the Galaxy mixed with you know, Deadpool and kind of that gore stuff. But yeah, film was great. I'm gonna rate it like a 9 out of 10 or A on the, you know, F to A scale of grading. But yeah, definitely go check it out. And if you haven't already subscribed, like the video, comment down below what you want me to review next. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.